Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Do I think the UFC needs more weight classes? I do. I think that there's a lot of guys that are just stuck in that middle zone from 155 to 170, 170 to 185. There's a lot of in-betweeners. I think it'll give more guys more opportunities to fight longer, to fight multiple times a year. The weight cut kills a lot of people. I know a lot of guys that kill themselves. But even if you add weight classes, I think higher guys are gonna try to go lower. It's still gonna be a bunch of mess, but you're gonna get a lot more title fights. So why not add more weight classes?
Like, I want UFC to bring me back for the White House card to fight Conor McGregor instead of Michael Chandler. What weight are they doing? I'll cut the 170 for that.
Hey, Mike is like, I need a BKFC fight. I need a dirty boxing fight. I need a UFC fight. I'll fight you behind the 7-Eleven later tonight around 10 p.m. I don't give a shit.
They've been kicking me around, bro.
Hey, I'm just glad Jake Paul didn't get your ass deported after he beat you, like he did to Julio Caesar.
There was one guy that was very, very dominant for a while, Alex Pereira. One of my guys kept hating him when Uncle Live gets his hands on, you know. So, was I wrong?
If they fight again, and they will fight again probably in October, it's going to be worse for Alex. I think Alex is a good fighter. He's a lion. It was engineered. UFC have some of the best matchmaker in the world. Uncle Live should have been champion 2-3 years ago. Alex would never been a champion. He was a scary guy, touching people, knocking him out. But he fought a whole bunch of mediocre strikers. None of these guys was like high-level strikers. Uncle Live, he can wrestle, he can grapple, and he can strike. This is Uncle Live time. Should have been Uncle Live time. All the UFC was all sandbagging him. They know what's coming, and they was praying to lose.
I did everything I could to become undisputed champ. I put myself in position multiple times to get my hand raised and win that belt in the UFC, and just fell short, you know. Just got beat by really good guys, made mistakes, and it is what it is. That's life. That's my story. I wouldn't change anything. I'm proud of the work that I put in. I'm proud of the things I've accomplished and the life that I've made for me and my family. It is what it is.
It's a big hit to me, man. Like, this is my life, you know. And you weren't gonna tap, man. You're just gonna go get put out. You were like, I don't know. I felt it closing, and then he kind of stopped it. I don't think I was out. And in round two, he was out. I think so, yeah. And what's it look like? In round two, the sacrifice throw and the armbar defense was a great showing of skill by you. It was a battle. The fans loved it, man.
Кулачка, в принципе, интереснее ММА для широкого зрителя на данный момент, потому что люди больше переходят к быстрому очень усвоению информации и быстрой информации, кликабельному мышлению. Здесь формат раундов короче и легче для восприятия. 3 раунда по 2 минуты. Все происходит от этого еще динамичнее, другой темп поединка. При этом на кулаках это все гораздо зрелищнее для обывателя, потому что больше крови, больше понятен урон, легче понятны правила, нету борьбы, нету никакой вот возни, которая может снизить темп поединка, где, в принципе, ничего для зрителя интересного не происходит, для широкого. Это, мне кажется, основа, которая сделала кулаки на данный момент самым зрелищным боевым видом спорта. Конкретно топ-дог в том стиле, как это делаем мы, является лучшей кулачной лигой в мире.
Считаешь, зашло бы это на Западе?
Мне кажется, что Запад это вообще супер благоприятная на самом деле аудитория для топ-дога, потому что есть очень большое количество роликов, где просто какие-то там блогеры берут наш материал и начинают его форсить на западных каналах, что набирает миллионные просмотры. И зашло бы это еще и потому, что там немножечко другая культура, более сейфти. Вот такая. И для людей этот контент будет нести более шоковый характер. Плюс на Западе люди более эмоционально не так сдерживают, как у нас эмоции. И от этого будет еще гораздо шумнее и атмосфернее на всех турнирах. Поэтому не на то, мне кажется, Дана Уайт сделал ставку с пощечиной, что вот кулаки – это тема, которая на Западе просто уже там второе, третье дыхание обретет и новую жизнь. И мы к этому стремимся.
I mean, for sure, you know, you can't sleep on it, you know, but it's just tough, right? Yeah, he has the names, right? He beat the names, and you can't deny that. But then, you know, when you look, it just sucks that, you know, with everything that's going on, when you look at, you know, that when you look at that Volk fight, you know, with that Volk coming off of what he did, that's kind of crazy. But people just look at the name, you know, they're not looking at the record. They're just looking at, oh yeah, Alex was the champ, you know, and then me, and then Charles did what he did. But Charles was on him, what was Charles on? A 1-fight win streak, you know. Mm-hmm. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's just moments, you know, and it's just names. It is one of the greatest names for sure that he beat in history. But the man is doing what he's supposed to do, you know. He's lining, UFC are lining people up for him. He's just knocking them down, you know. So fair play to him, you know. He's going out there doing his job.
What do you do differently if you had to start MMA all over again? If I had to start MMA all over again, I'd go to 2-3 years Dagestan, forget about it. Nah, I mean, for me, I never like looking back in the past. For a lot of people that always tell me if I'm starting MMA late, if I'm doing it starting now, what would I do? What would I put my kids in? It's definitely wrestling. Wrestling is the king of the sport. It's the hardest thing that builds discipline. It builds structure, and it builds just strength. You're using your body, you're going one-on-one, there's nobody to blame but yourself. So for these young kids out there, parents, put them in wrestling. I think that's the best sport for them.
If Dustin wins, do we retire the BMF belt, or does it just pop up in another division?
No, it'll pop up. That's a good question. But yeah, I think it'll pop up. I think it has value. Chael Sonnen and I have talked a lot about this off the air and on the air. And the BMF belt has value in multiple divisions. I think really 25 to, I won't say, but I think the BMF belt could be contested in a lot of different divisions where Poirier to win it and sort of lay it down ceremoniously or otherwise. So yeah, I mean, I just think that guys like Dan Hooker, I mean, I think he's sort of the poster boy for fighting for the baddest mother belt, right? So, you know, I think it'll stick around. But I just don't need Max Holloway to be making a second defense of the BMF title. You know,